Is this thing on? Seems like it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I can hear myself. That's good. That's good. What's up, everybody? Let me clean up this place. God damn it. All right. Am I actually live? I see myself on Twitch and YouTube again. That's great. That's great. Awesome. All right. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I'm sure you're all already probably just read the title already of the video, and yep, we're gonna be playing Stanley's Parable. Listen, I kind of knew about this game, like I don't know. I heard of it before, but I never played it. The thing is, I played Fever Meme a few streams back, and some of you guys told me that Fever Meme was actually like based on the Stanley Parable. And since I never played this game, which is like, this game came out 13 years ago, guys. 13 years, holy moly. I decided to play it. I also know there's like a deluxe version that came out like 3 years ago. I bought that too. I had that too ready for later. I want to try the original game first, the original Stanley's Parable, before I try the deluxe. But yeah. I think that's the plan for today. Hi, Lilian. Hello. Welcome. But yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm gonna be playing Stanley's Parable. Seems like a fun game. I never actually saw anyone play it, so I'm kind of like spoiler free. And hope you guys enjoy. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Just started the stream. This is you started the stream like what? A minute ago? Something like that. All good over here. You guys like my background? I worked on it. I got all this stuff ready for you guys to see. I bought all this stuff. Yeah. Pretty expensive. And honestly, yeah. Some people may think that it looks like someone else's background, but no, it's mine. I swear. Wait, why is the camera blurry? Hello? Did I fix that? Okay, now it is. Now it's focused. Okay. You just like it? Hey, thank you. That means a lot. All right. Well, I was gonna say something. It was... What was I gonna say? I was about to say something, and I got distracted for a second, and it's gone. It's not in my mind anymore. Can't think of anything. Okay, doesn't matter. I'll probably remember later. Also, this is your first time streaming? No, it's not my first time streaming. I've been streaming for... Whoa, is it almost 2 years already? I think it's been 2 years already. Damn. Okay, it's been a while. Hi, Giselle. Welcome. 2 years. Damn. You like boys and you're a boy? Yeah, that's fine. You're allowed to like boys. It's perfectly fine. Love is it's something we're missing here in this world. So having... Doesn't matter who you are directing it to. Love is love. All right, let me see if I can actually put up the game for you guys to see. There we go. It's showing? Yeah, it's working. Perfect. All right. So this is the game. This is Stanley's Parable, a game that came out 13 years ago. I'd never played it before. I never saw anyone played it. I decided to buy it because some of you guys recommended it to me. On the stream I played Fever Meme, which was freaking rage games, man. Rage games they're frustrating, but in a funny way, in a good way, you know? I don't hate that so much. What this game is about is basically... basically a rage game. Like I really don't have much of a context on. Oh shit! Did I actually started it? Oh, it's loading. Ah, I think I actually clicked on it. Okay, yeah, it's starting. I really don't know much about the game. I just heard that this game is very famous. A lot of people have been playing this game. It's kind of right there in the classic games already. It came out 13 years ago, so a lot of streamers and YouTubers played this game before.
This is the story of a man named
Ooh,
Stanley.
it's starting.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push.
Sounds like
how
a normal
long to
job,
push
yeah.
them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I guess he's happy.
And then
I
one
personally
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I can move. It's me now. I'm Stanley now. Okay. Interesting. Poor Stanley, man. He left his office job. I personally don't miss it. I personally don't miss working at that office. It's horrible. It's horrible, man. I used to play at a telephone company, and basically my job was accepts people's requests for credit when wanting to buy a phone. I just check out the credit history and approve all of those things. Blah 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 blah. But there were a lot of times where there was nothing to do in the office for hours, and I was not allowed to do anything else. I couldn't have my phone out, I couldn't have a book. I tried it once, and my boss told me I can't have a book in the office. It was literally nothing we could do other than probably just talk with each other. And personally, I'm a pretty quiet person. I do go out to... I'm not an extrovert. I don't like talking to people. People sometimes talk to me and I respond, I guess, but conversations are not my forte, so I really hate those dead times. There was nothing to do. Okay, I step out of my office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why the door closed? The door closed. Okay, narrator. I'm going to the only open door. I'm guessing this is the conference room right here. I hate Mondays. We all do, buddy. We all do. Am I going the right way? I mean, these are the only open doors, I guess.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I enter the door on my left? Wait, what happens? What happens if I don't listen to him? If I do something different?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, definitely. That was my plan all along. Yep. That's what I wanted to do.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Stand still, drinking it all in, I guess.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yes.
Really worth it.
Perfectly worth it. Yeah. Can I get a soda? Oh. Well, it's clicking,
At this
but I'm
point,
not...
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What? Are you blaming me now? I'm gonna stay a little bit longer.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Is it sending me a message? What if I stay a little bit more? Okay, is it really not gonna be any dialogue? Hello? It sounds like I'm clicking a keyboard when I click on anything. That's weird. Come on, game, saying something else. No? This game is too self-aware. Knows too much. Okay, I'm gonna go
But
out.
at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh shit, the doors closing behind me are scary, man. Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who is she?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Wait, this is kind of scary. I'm gonna fall or something? Oh, it's too dark. It's too dark, guys. I feel like I'm getting tricked here. Woo!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, here we go, guys. Hello? Talk to me, please. Oh, we're back.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
No.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
You didn't need to hurt me this way.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh shit, okay. Okay, Mr. Narrator, do not hurt me.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Press M on your keyboard. I don't think I want to. What did he say? My dad?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press X. I guess I'll do it.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now
Something?
he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press
But
1.
in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press E to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press K to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press T to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Wait. Wait. Is this the backstory of the creator? Are we hearing the backstory of the creator, really? Press H to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press P to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press R to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna obey this time. Please don't hurt me. Okay, this is killing me. This is taking too long. What's going on? I mean, it can move. I can click. What's going on? What's going on? I kind of want to press it. This is taking very too long. Okay, is the game actually waiting for me, or is it? It's pretty hard to know. Really hard to know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I press it? I'm gonna do it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press 2 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What just happened? Oh. Okay, I guess we're back to here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I'm gonna obey this time. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'm gonna do it, I swear. I'm gonna obey every order, I swear, narrator. I mean it. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On my left, okay, I'll do it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Get Chris out of the broom closet? Wait. Who's Chris and why? Why is he in the broom closet? What's going on? Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets at the topic of whatever, something. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Classic. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Number of slides in this slide. Slides, shorts and slides. Pretty informative. Yeah. Wait on which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Interesting. Rate of increase in the grabs per slide. Nice. Holy shit, what the hell? Please, no more charts, I'm begging you. The boss appreciation minute. Your boss appreciation minute worksheet. Circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Okay, these guys are hostages.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, upstairs. I'm gonna. Please don't hurt me.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What if I get it wrong? Nothing happened?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer
random
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Push. Okay, this is getting interesting. Loading. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
What is this place? Are we in
Stanley
Portal
walked
now?
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. People are pretty bad at keeping secrets. Why would you put a sign that big for like a secret facility? What's the point? Escape. Mind control facility, escape. Mind control facility, escape. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. The narrator is gonna be angry with me if I don't do it. There's a button here. Lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Whoa.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Are we in Cerebro? Is this the room from The Incredibles where there's like a robot and a hero, and there's like X, next hero, next hero, next hero, next machine, next hero. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to
Whoa.
life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I think my room is that one. I saw the 427. I think we were at 427, right? I think we were. I managed to catch a glimpse. There it is, 427. I think that's our number. Hello, came from the Timo Leon video. Okay, it works. It works. I can't believe it. People are actually fired. This one, people are also get fired. Okay, interesting. Whoa, hello, welcome. Can't believe the shorts video are helping.
Facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I will. Wait, is this the... Is this a correct button? Wait. I saw some. I see something over there. Before I start touching buttons, mind control idle, awaiting input. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So, off. What happened?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Is it done? Wait. We're back? What just happened? Complete the Stanley Parable. Wait, what? That was a game? I'm very confused. I'm very confused right now. Wait. Let me look at the achievements. Complete the Stanley Parable. Wait, what? Click on door 430 times? No. Click on door 435 times. Okay, that's a one. Okay, depends. I think there are like different endings, right? Probably.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I could try it. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
okay.
Almost certainly 50 clicks.
I'll continue. The sound effects are kind of lower than my clicking rate.
Not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? Okay. Let's do it. 417, 417, 417. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Right. Yes. 437? What? Oh.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. 415. 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Again, let's do it. Okay, now I understand why this game is kind of short and quick. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine? This one?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Right. 417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419 desk. 418? So probably this way? Nope. 419. Can I claim?
Yes!
Ooh, we
This
can.
is great! You're putting it
Yes!
all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. I'll do it. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Wait, it was the other way. 416. Should be this one.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
What's going on, man? That's happening.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it!
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Yeah, what were we thinking? We did it, boys! It actually gave me the achievement, man. That's so funny. All right. So there's a couple of achievements here which I don't know how to do. These are not pretty... What if we complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes? Not including loading times. Okay, that's one. That's probably one we could do. It is impossible to get this achievement. Why? Play the Stanley Parable the entire duration of a Tuesday? What? Can you do that?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and use the escape.
Yet there was not a single person
escape
here
room.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I want to see what's downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
Am I?
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yeah.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Yo, I'm actually flying.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me wake up.
With this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh man, that was longer than I thought, man. I couldn't talk at all during all those dialogues there. But damn. This is a pretty good game. I actually liked it.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory.
Want to try something else?
There was a
something
computer,
different,
perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
That's a different dialogue. Wait. I've been here before.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Are there like...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Are there like unlimited different endings? How many endings are here? Executive bathroom? There's a bathroom. To be rich. To be rich. Is it a crime? To commit crimes. Isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have picked up just one. Yeah. Oh. I'm not going crazy, I swear.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
What was the password?
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
Fortune?
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings,
let's do that.
desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Can remember it.
2845.
845.
But of course, Stanley
I read
couldn't
wrong.
possibly have known this.
There we go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I wonder what happens if I go through the escape route.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. No sé qué significa, pero se escribe igualito que la palabra escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I'm a printer now. Okay.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm not stopping. Not
At
stopping.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I want. Oh, here we go, guys. Oh, we're still going. Okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Wait, what? Yes. Oh. It's a title.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What? Okay, I have questions now. What happened to the
When every path you
narrator?
can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Corridor.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This is the office. Those are the pictures. What the hell? These are... That's the same mug on the floor. Oh, what is this? What is this monstrosity? The two doors. Here's the division. Filing cabinets. Office computers. Ooh, solitary. Credits. Written and designed by Davey Redden and William Pugh. Sorry if I mispronounce your last names. I apologize for that. My English is not my first language. So... what's this? The rooms. The office. Maintenance room. The printer. Okay, let me see what's in the other room. This is a gallery of my life. An office clock. The boss's office. Ooh. There were different designs. Interesting, interesting. Let me go up first. Wait, it was the outside freedom ending. Ooh, nice gaming set. Countdown? I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Wait, am I spoiling myself here? Countdown room. Ooh, I'll do that in a minute. I'll do that in a minute. Oh, wow. That's my office. Different arrangements. I think this is the one. All right, let's do this. I don't know what this is for.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Bring me back to the narrator.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for...
What if I actually quit? What's gonna happen? Okay, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. Let's see what happens. And then begin the game.
This...
I'm back. Back at the beginning.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Okay, honestly, I understand now
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
so many
he
people
entered the
play this
door on his
game.
left.
Makes sense now, makes sense. I really thought there was like a pretty
Yet
short
there
game.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Elevator? Okay, I'll use the elevator. going down. This is actually taking longer than I expected. Hello? Actually did something. Wait a minute. Didn't move at all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back to the office. I'm gonna click it again. Okay, I'm kidding. This game, man. This game, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. I'm loving this game, man. I'm loving it.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take.
Okay, what's
too
the
much
password?
for any man to take. He fell to his knees,
4,
bursting
3,
into half
5
moans,
no.
half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Keypad.
What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically,
2, 8,
nearly
4,
impossible
5.
to yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, I love that it has different dialogues every time. So good, man. So good. Thank you for the recommendation, guys. This is a pretty good game. Yeah, I'm having so much fun. Alright, one thing I didn't do last time is I got into the control room, but I didn't...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I didn't press any of the other buttons. So let's see what happens.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Do you guys remember the password for the Incredibles? When they are on the Syndrome's like office room, whatever. Do you guys remember the password? What was the password? What was the password? Yes, I think it had something to do with time, right? Like Kronos. That was the password. Kronos. Yeah. I remember. And what's the name of the superhero that managed to write that down something. Can't remember. I can't remember. It was
This
basically
mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
horrible.
true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, you guys see what I see? There are white buttons with numbers. What if I... Oh, this is interesting? No? Okay. What if I press them in order? What's gonna happen? 1, 2, 3. I see a 5 there. Let's find a 4. 4. Okay, I see a 4. Oh, it's up there. I see it. I see it. Honestly, this is so interesting. Like the amount of replayability that this game has is great. It's great. Like the game in essence, the game is very short. Super short. But the replayability of it, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 5. What's gonna happen? Are there more numbers? Nothing happened. Red button. Doesn't do anything. Oh, there's a 10. Oh, there's also a 10. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? House? What are these buttons? What about this door? Very confused, very confused. 1. 1. It sounds different every time, kinda. Was that on purpose? 1, 2. Three. Do they need to sound? Like, is this where I came from? Yeah, I think it is. Is the sound important? That's what I'm asking. Is the sound important when pushing the buttons in this order? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. I'm gonna go in. Here's something I didn't do before. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna press on and see what happens.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place.
No.
And to... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes! The villain.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
That's
eliminating
bullshit.
the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Can I still press the off?
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start.
I see the one. Gonna press them.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Only
but I'm
34
enjoying
seconds
this
left?
so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Pink?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Exactly.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Goodbye, employee Force 27.
For your life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
What did I do? Was that the right button? Did I just... I don't know what he did. Did time run out?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What just happened? Did it work?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, I just turned off the computer. Pixar reference! That was... That was pretty good. That was pretty good, not gonna lie. That was pretty intense. Pretty intense. Really? Ooh. I see an achievement that tells me I can't jump. I just got it. I just got it for spamming jump. It says... It says, no, seriously, we disabled jump. Ah! Okay, I'm kidding. Are there any other achievements I could do? There's the impossible achievement. It literally says unachievable. I really don't know how you will be able to do that. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. How am I going to do that? Do I have to, like, start it on a Tuesday, leave it on for 24 hours, and then I get the achievement? Is that it? This is, Don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years? That's another achievement? What? Complete the Stanley Parable in 4 minutes, 22 seconds, not including the loading times. That's probably something I could do. Okay, begin the game again. Let's let's speedrun this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Speedrun!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What was the password? 2845? Something like that?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No! It's sabotaging my speedrun, man! Ah! Stop it!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into
Yes,
the
very
opened
calmly.
passageway.
Very calmly. Super calmly.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Yes.
Mind Control Facility.
Straight ahead.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Go, 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 go.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control
Go.
facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Go,
Happy,
go.
or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided...
Did we do it?
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Open faster!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Yes,
But
tell me
as
more.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Let me out!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, did we do it? Did it work? No? What? I didn't get the achievement. But it took too long. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes, 22 seconds, not including loading times. Really? There's a phone ringing. That's new. Is it this one?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Okay. Bro, this game is awesome. It's awesome. It's so good. The jokes, the narrator, the different endings. This is great, man. This is great. Okay, is there something else I haven't done differently? What
When
else?
Stanley
what else?
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Yes.
admire it.
Yes, obviously. Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
Beautiful.
This room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
There's so many different endings. What is this? So many things. So many
But
things.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Okay. If you say so. Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
The paper sound?
Now,
Really?
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Hello, Mr. Carr. I want to know who's the narrator. Now that I think about it, I want to know who's narrating.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Spoilers.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What
Stanley
could it
decided to
mean?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. What else? What else can we do differently?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you
didn't do it.
move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story then. All right. In the back rooms. Ooh. Kind of like this. Ooh. Pa. Wait. Am I back? I just went back.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, come on. I I found something different.
All of his
Come on.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Probably.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Whoa, okay. Wait. You guys see this? You see this?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh my god.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
I won!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Alright, let's follow the line. Wait, that's different. Okay.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To destiny!
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. Okay.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
A fern? I didn't see a fern. Did I? Ferns? Oh, this fern. Study it. Memorize it. Yes. I see it now. I have a three-dimensional image of this fern in my mind right now. It's now in my mind palace. I can go in every time and it's gonna be the exact same fern. Yes.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Whoa!
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
I
After
trusted
everything
you,
we've been
Line.
through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Do I still follow the line?
You know what, Stanley?
Whoa.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What direction? Ooh.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I'm imagining. I don't know, a shark? Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's not like I can ignore it, you know? Oh!
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And
I'm not
since
paying
the answer
attention.
is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Yes,
Another
yes.
victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Awaits! The confusion ending?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
What?
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah, anarchy!
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Are we free?
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
Okay.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Eventually.
Well, in the meantime, if
What just happened? What just happened?
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, you don't remember? Narrator! Remember who you are! No? Oh. Wait, I think that's the first time I can...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm confused. I'm very confused right now. What just happened?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Am I back on track?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I don't think so.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Are you sure about that?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Nope. No explanation.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have
Are
thought
you
to mention it.
sure?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
My
I hope your
favorite.
friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid.
Oh, come
he
on.
Probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
What if I wait just a little bit more? Just a little bit more. Let's see what happens if I stay inside the closet. He's probably gonna... It's probably no more dialogue. Probably. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This ending's pretty good. This is definitely my favorite ending. The closet ending, God tier. I don't know about you guys. You gotta try it. It changed me forever, man. It changed me forever. The God tier ending, incredible cinema. Can't believe someone could actually imagine something this beautiful and represented in a video game for us to actually interact with. What is this reality, man? This is beautiful. Not even Kojima could have thought of this beautiful space right here. Right? Beautiful ending. Will recommend 10 out of 10. Try it out. All right.
Ah, Second player, it's good to have you on board. I
Second player.
guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Are you sure about that?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such
probably.
a competitive
Oh,
economy,
no, is this the
why
endless
had he
one?
taken that risk? All
Oh, I
because
forgot
he
about this
believed
one.
everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Okay, we've been here in this one before. Guess we can just restart. Now my question here is, are there any other things we haven't done differently?
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Weather! I want to see weather. Where's weather? Have you guys seen weather? Someone told me weather is beautiful. I don't know if I believe them. Whoa! Was that a person? Ah! Let me out! I saw someone! Where did he go? Where did he go? Ah! You guys saw that, right? Let me out! No! Not anymore! I have to leave. I saw someone, I swear.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let me remember. Is there something we haven't done? What about the fern? Do you guys remember? The fern? No! I'm getting paranoid now. Okay. I think...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. I remember... Okay, let me try this. Let me try this one again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Can we go back? No.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Are you on my side? Can't believe I missed this game so Can't believe it took me so long to play this game. This is... I just love it, man. I just love it. This is great. I want to play the deluxe version later. Probably not today. Probably not today. Not enough time. But I definitely want to play the
Now
deluxe.
listen carefully, this is important.
Ooh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. Let's trust him. Alright, let's see what happens.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show
Should I
you.
stop? Oh. Does it matter what I choose? Okay. Oh! What just happened?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know. What are we looking for?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Did it stop?
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, this turned dark. This turned dark pretty quickly.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I thought about it. And I'm doing it. 07's in chat.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Let me try it again.
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw
No.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
I love this
Literally
game.
willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I
No.
reading the situation correctly?
No, I love this game. I'm just curious. Very curious. Adios. No.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Bro, he sounds so depressed. I hate this. Now I hate this.
Is it over? It's
Is
going
what?
to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, guys. Hey, Christian. Hello. I didn't see you there. Anthony Kiedis? That look like him? Alright. Let's do that again. Dream of Californication. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this
Wrong
was
doors.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay, we learned that. That's new.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, I'm gonna try and go through the blue door this time and see what happens.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Not
and
the
Stanley
correct
knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, I knew
Perhaps
that.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand,
Beautiful.
majestic,
Mwah.
perhaps too majestic. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, it didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Not gonna listen. Let's see what happens, guys.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't
Yes.
let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Ooh.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay. There are different choices here. I don't know if the choices give a different ending. There's so many branches to this game. Like every choice feels like there's another, and I want to see them all. I'm so curious to see them all. But now I feel that like there are so many. There's too many. I'm gonna say this is great. Thank you.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door?
How did you know that?
It's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Oh.
You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't
Nope,
even
you can't.
try.
You can't
Here,
teach that.
based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly
New
candid,
version.
I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
All right, narrator, show me. Ooh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. In total, doors open. Wait, what? Who are these people? That's me? What do you mean? I haven't played for 7 hours. You are objectively ranked 9,328 out of 9,328 players worldwide. Okay. Interesting. Did you know that 21.3 players skipped the intro sequence? A dead rat is subjectively ranked above me? This is your superior. Okay. You didn't have to attack me that way. Right, okay. Let's go to... Good old Neo. Let me choose this one.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
All right.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let
I
me
don't mind.
boot it up.
Boo 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 boo.
In this
Whoa.
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
It's really that's all? 4 hours? Are you out of your mind? Yeah. I'm gonna see what happens.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for you. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh. Okay. Minecraft.
Well,
Ooh.
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Okay.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made
Beautiful.
this, Stanley.
Beautiful.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Don't mind if I do.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Mining.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Did I? I don't think I did. No. Ah, I can interact with anything.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
You're sort of the spider?
Yes!
Is this
I don't even
Portal?
know what this game is, but I love it.
Yes, we love
trapped in
Portal.
a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
I just don't see you right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me. Honestly, I don't remember what to do. Oh, it's open.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yes.
Genius.
So smart, guys. So smart.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Goodbye, narrator. I guess we stay right here. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna jump. Here we go. Go. Boing. This is getting scary. Ah, my room. Welcome back. Wait, my office is different. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Should I close the door? Nope. Okay, let's go someplace else. Okay, I guess
I
not.
wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, here we go. We're back. Holy moly, there's so many things you can do in this game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, I think I already ran out of ideas of what's something else I could do. What about the fern? I need to know about the fern. Do you guys remember the fern? Why was it important? Why was it important? I don't know. Guess we'll never know. Cause I gotta go. There's probably another ending I've missed. I can't think about anything else I could do differently at any point. But time is running out, guys. Time is running out, and yeah, I think I'm gonna end
When
the
Stanley
stream
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
right here. Well, let me check just one last time. Maybe
Yet there
there's
was not a
something
single
different I
person
can
here
do.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
That's one of the
hoping he
best
might
endings.
find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's the bathroom ending. There's the elevator ending. Yes, yes. Pretty fun, pretty fun.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Wow! Who? Who knew about this? Is there something? Oh, this is new. New passage? Can't see a thing. Nah. Damn it. Okay, there's... Is it though? There's nothing here, actually? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I'm stuck. Where am I? Oh, okay. We know the drill. We know the drill.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What if I go in, then I go back?
Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Wait, do you... Okay, I think I remember something. I
The
remember...
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I
At
remember
this
now.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes, I remember the game told me to quit the game at a certain point. What if I don't quit the game at that point? All right, let's see what happens, guys. Probably the last ending I'm gonna try. That's
As the
so
machine
many,
whirred into motion,
so
and
many,
Stanley was
so many
inched
endings.
closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Let's do this.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yes.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
All right, let's wait. Warzone? Huh? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley will end up in a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game will become sentient and will wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of the people who like shooters, which was not our intentions. Interesting, okay, whoa. Larger text. What's this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are the selection of those emails. Can you tell me what significance of the number 112800 is? Are you a rock? Question written wrongly. Let me see another one. How is the game going? I hope it is good. Or better than the first one, from a cool man. Ah, the lounge. Beautiful, majestic, incredible. What is this timer about? A part-timer? Oh, goes back, okay. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending. Did I get here? I don't think I... This is not something I found before. In the previous version of leading to the apartment ending, a timer will give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone will lead to a different ending. Previous version, so this is not a real version right now. Holy moly. Oh, a bend. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right. Since players will replay them so many times, we discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won it out. Oh. So they thought about putting a bend. But it never actually happened. Interesting. So many endings. These levels were originally a part of the Zending with the Z. The player will pull a level and a narrator will describe what color level they had pulled. How many freaking endings did they work on? This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. I don't think I got the Zending ending. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. 2012. Oof. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. But there is a new version I haven't played. The deluxe one. But I guess oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was just fixing the mic, just making sure it actually had sound. All right, I guess am I going back here? Am I Ooh, what is this? Narrator outtakes. Kevin Briding, the voice of the... Oh, that's the guy. Hello? Kevin Briding, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue of the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Where are they? I can't hear them. Hello?
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'll pick up on intuitive.
All right. These guys are so smart. 2 years it took to make this game. Well, let's get out. But I'm not gonna quit this game this time. I'm not gonna quit the game this
Look
time.
at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press
I'm not
quit.
gonna quit the game this
There's
time.
no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
What happens now? Hello, game. Are you there? Hello. Is it broken? Escape? No, it's still there. Still there. Don't think I can move. Don't think I can. There's nothing to see, nothing to hear. Nothing. Nothing. Well, I guess we end the stream right here. Probably. This is not moving. All right. I guess we stop in the game now. Okay. Whoa, this is that's different. Guess we ain't stopping.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What happened here? How many endings are there? Wait.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's already
Here's
opening.
the door, just go. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
The flight is on. Call extension 941 immediately.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Do you think they actually worked on 400 different offices? Probably not, right? Oh no, I see some of them repeat over there. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, guys. Let's end this. Let's end this. Whatever. I think we play enough. I think we play enough.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
We have won.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
I'm sure there are
had his
freaking
co-workers
hundreds of them
gone?
at this point.
How
Like,
had he been freed from the machine's
there's
grasp?
so many, man,
What
so
other
many.
mysteries did this
Oh my god,
strange
I can't,
building hold?
It's,
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber,
I'm gonna have
he
to-
realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
I'm gonna
Perhaps
look
his
up the
goal
other
had
endings.
not been
Like,
to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
yes,
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
beautiful.
And Stanley was happy.
Very happy. All right, guys, this is gonna be it. This is the ending. I'm done. There's too many things I can't think of anymore, and I run out of time. That's gonna be enough for today, guys. Hopefully enjoy the. Let me put on this right here. There we go. All right, guys, this was Stanley Parable. Amazing game. I can't believe I missed it. Can't believe I never played this game. It came out 13 years ago, man. 13 years ago. And the deluxe version came out like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. I can't remember. But it was kind of recent. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the deluxe version some other day. Sadly, not today. I have stuff to do. And I'm gonna have to end the stream right here. This is gonna be all for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was Stanley Parable. Amazing game. Incredible. Well done. I loved it. I loved it so much. Alright, it's gonna be left for today's, guys. If you love what I do, you can always subscribe at YouTube or follow on Twitch, whichever platform you prefer. I really don't mind. I'm gonna be streaming both, as always. And I hope to see you all on Monday. I'm gonna create a schedule for you guys to see on the weekend. And Bye-bye.